Finally getting back out to do some groundhog hunting. Haven't been groundhog hunting since April, and if you know the story, I got in trouble because I didn't have an orange hat. And that's my fault. I didn't even know you needed an orange hat, but oh well, that's in the past. Got my orange hat, and we're out groundhog hunting. It's about 10:30 in the morning. I don't know how many groundhogs are going to be out at 10:30 in the morning. We're going to look at least. I'm going to my normal spots, looking to see if there's any around here. Gonna take it slow. These groundhogs, they'll be right out in the open sometimes. Other times they'll be right next to their hole. So we're just gonna take it slow, see if we find one. Well, I decided to turn around because the neighbor over there is mowing their pasture, and I don't want to walk by him with a gun and everything. Some people are a little wary of that. I don't know how they'll feel about me walking past them with a gun because it's close to the property line. So I'll just let them go. I'll just go back to the house. We'll try it again another time. Fast forward a few days. Today is Sunday, and I'm checking cameras right now. I know this video is kind of just a hodgepodge of stuff. I'm checking cameras right now. I just pulled the card on the new camera. If you want to go check out the review of that camera, you can watch the video, click the card up here. But now I'm going to go and check the other 3 cameras. I have one down by the creek where I did some weed eating the other day. I will show you that. I have one over the mock scrape, and then I have a new one set up, which you saw in a recent video, over a nice deer trail and a small bedding area. So we're going to go check those cameras. A few days ago now, I did some weed eating down here and some trimming around a tree stand. I weeded a deer path for the deer so that they would feel a little bit more inclined to walk through here. You can see the path that I mowed. Right here, it's not too thick. Right here is not super thick, so it's not super visible, but down there, it really is. So like I said, I did this to make the deer feel a little bit more inclined to walk through here. And 2, to make it much easier and quieter for me to get to this tree stand here. Here's the trail. We got the tree stand right there. So having this nice mowed trail right here is hopefully going to be really nice for the deer walking through here. Looks like something was actually maybe bedding there. Don't know. Keep walking through here. I'll come up here, and right here is where things change. So I mowed this big area here to make it just a nice wide area for me to come in to the tree stand here. I weed eated and trimmed this big old bush back. This was in the way even last hunting season, and we would climb up the stand and it would be in the way. So I got that out of there. Mowed a path over here. Got the camera right there. Mowed a big spot here just so it can make it better for if I'm up in the tree stand up there and when I'm shooting down here. Also, if I want to, I can make a little mock scrape there. I mowed a path back through there, another little spot there, and then I mowed up there a little bit. So I'm hoping that this camera has something better than what it's been having. We just really haven't had anything good here at all this summer, and it's been really disappointing. So I'm hoping that when the rut comes around, or even just September, October, hopefully some really good stuff will show up here. But honestly, as of now, haven't had anything good. So I mowed this trail down to hopefully get some reaction, a better reaction from the deer. We'll see if this camera has anything good or not. So I'm back at the spot right now, and stuff is like already kind of changed. I can see more deer activity since I've been here. Looks like we got a deer bed right there. I want to be very careful as I move through here, not to brush up against too much brush and stuff. Got another fresh something there, deer bed there. I don't know what that is, if that's even a deer. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of wildlife activity right back in here. And my brother and I are thinking of putting a stand here. Not right here, but somewhere just across the creek where we can walk down from the house and just cross the creek. It's real shallow back over there. Just cross the creek quietly, and maybe a tree right along the creek or something. It's 35-40 yards to the creek from where I'm standing. So if the hunting season comes around and we get down across the creek, jack up in a tree, and we can just watch this whole hillside, and especially this point right here, because this point seems to be where a lot of the deer trails converge, and then these deer shoot down out. So the plan is to put a stand down in here. There's a stand that we set up last year that we didn't see a ton of deer out of, and we think we're gonna move over here. It's a better spot, so we're gonna do that. We have 18 pictures on this camera right now, and I noticed that the batteries are about dead. So there is a chance that this camera died halfway through taking pictures. So, but still 18 pictures for just a few days. That's pretty good. Sorry, mosquitoes. So we're gonna go back and check this, and we need to get down here soon and replace these batteries. The deer trails are still very well used right there. They look like they could be used even more since the last time I was back here. A little background, I have not hunted or scouted back here in well over a year. Last year, we moved this double ladder that was back here to across the creek. It paid off. My brother did shoot a doe. Actually moved it to 2 locations. We moved it to a walnut tree that was right over here. It's right over there across the creek. We saw deer, lots of deer from there, but we weren't getting any close action. So we moved it about 100 yards further towards a cornfield. And we got a lot of good activity there. A few little buck, but my brother shot a doe. We used to have a stand just right up there, about 20 yards. But like I said, we moved it. But since we moved it, I focused pretty much all of my attention to that side of the creek, because in all the years that I was hunting in that stand there on that side of the creek, I was seeing tons of deer over here on this side of the creek. So I turned my attention to this side, and I neglected this side. And now this side has got tons of deer activity. So maybe we'll put a stand in both sides, and who knows, maybe we'll get an opportunity where one of us can hunt that double ladder over there, and one of us can hunt right down there, and we'll be able to cover this whole area. So I don't know, that scrape might have been hit again. Not 100% sure. But we're gonna check this camera. This is the 4th and final camera. Looks like you got some bird poop on the thingamajigger there. Hopefully that didn't mess anything up. Boop, boop, 31 videos, not bad. So in all, after all 4 cameras, I think we got, it's under 100 videos to check, which is typical for here during the summer. I don't really expect much more. Maybe there's something good on these cards. We're gonna find out. Stay tuned. We'll see what's on there.